expose themselves. Everything that they are doing, whether in the secret or in the open, as many as they are, I decree it by the power in the blood of Jesus Christ this morning. Lepra handa yanda katalia. I decree it. They will know no peace, they will have no rest. That justice will prevail in the name of Jesus Christ, because God has no pleasure in wickedness. And he said there is no peace for the wicked. That is my submission. And please, let us stick to this as well, as much as possible. Only the truth. Any platform, anywhere we want to comment, don't let us speak on speculations. Oh, this is why this is happening. Oh, maybe this. Because at the end of the day, the Bible says that we should search into a matter properly and establish the one that is true. We should hold on to the one that is true. You know, we will know the truth, and that truth is what will set us free. Because there's no confusion about truth. Truth is truth. You don't even need to defend truth. But when it is, if it's, let's say, I am going to school, let it just be, I am going to school. Don't say, I am going to school, and you now exaggerate it. We don't need to exaggerate anything concerning this justice for Mohbad, so that God himself too will be backing us up. You know, God does not like lies. When falsehood is involved, if you match truth with falsehood now, everything is now a lie. But let the truth just be the truth, and the truth alone. Anything we do not know, anything that we are not sure, we don't need to talk about it. Talking about Baba Mohbad seeing blood, we can talk about that. We can shout about that, because that is the truth. Anything that has to do with, oh, they didn't give Baba Mohbad report, that's why I had to bury his son. It is the truth. Nobody needs to, we don't need to parabolate or try to cover mouth about that. Talking about the petition, if your name is mentioned in a petition, sorry, we are not going to be bullied into silence, not to mention or question why. Why is this person's name mentioned in this petition? That is not a sin. That is not enough reason for anybody to be manipulating or bullying people into silence. Don't call my name. Who are you not to call your name? Who is anybody for their names not to be called? If their name is clearly written in a piece of paper that we can read, then, and sorry, if your name is written there, then your name is not exempted from being called out. People are asking questions. People can ask questions. It is only someone that knows that they've done something bad that they will try to be defensive when they are being questioned. If you've done right, Yoruba people will say, Tiwo ba sherere, ara ki yo ya obi. Mohbad was so composed today. They were bombarding him with questions, which is good anyway. But he was there to give it to them, because what he's saying is the truth. So please, don't let's divide against ourselves. This, because it might take long, but God will grant us justice. We will continue to pray and we will not give up. Amen. In Jesus' name.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for everybody.
Yeah, Queen, thank you so much for that wonderful one. If you go through the comment section, you will see Team Lagata trying to ask you a question. Just try to reply in the comment section. But for the wonderful submission and the words of prayer, I want to say a big thank you. Thank you to you. Let me also quickly state this, that I see some people your favorite. I see you are hungry and you are mad at Dr. Rupert Abati. Please don't be. The RI's television, we have different opinion, but the RI's television is a place that even most politicians don't want to go to for interview. That's just it. Most politicians don't want to go to RI's TV for interview, and that is just the thing. You understand? They will, as in one man, they will burn you if there's any English like that. As a matter of fact, there are politicians that have vowed they will never go to RI's television for interview or for anything. But we need it. Baba needs the platform. You understand? Baba needs the platform for more to share his own part of the story to the general public. It is not now. It is not even about the interviewer. It is about the platform itself. It's about the platform, and it is about the questions that were asked. It's about the questions that were asked from the Instagram. Most of them taken from the Instagram. It was hot. It was harsh, but they still took it in, chew it, and He gave them whatever it is that he needed to give them, and it is the same thing he gave them, and the same thing that he has been seeing from the beginning. So it is not even about the interviewer, it is about people all over the world seeing Baba on that platform, seeing his face.
Yeah, as ordinary senator, can I say this? See, I bet it that Wunmi should go to that rise. I bet it. Wunmi, maybe you are the wife of the late Mohbad, Abi. Bet it. Go to that rise, and you will see what that Rufai and this about you people are saying that you are thinking that it's like this. Let that Wunmi go there and for this interview, then let's see what will play out. She will not be able to answer one singular question because everything she has been saying, they are just lies. That's what I want to say. Thank you.
Thank you so much. In the light of that, you understand, when Baba was giving his responses, you never heard a place where it was said, wait, Baba, but you have said this somewhere, and you also said another thing somewhere. All he was saying is the truth. And now, let me tell you something. Before you are invited into a program like this, now, you heard Rufai said something. Rufai said, I have read through the toxicology and the autopsy result. He said, I read through, meaning he did his own readings concerning this thing. And he was even trying to mention some of the things that were found, that were in the result according to what they presented. Now, before you be brought to a particular stadium or platform like this, they must have done their research. You understand? They must have done their thorough investigation on the matter. So they don't just bring you up and just, they bring you up. If you make any mistake, most especially if you have said something somewhere before, and you are now saying something contrary to what you are saying on their platform, they are going to say, but you already said. But everything that Baba was saying, nobody was able to say, but you said this sometimes ago, but you said this sometimes ago, which is kudos to Baba Mohbad for that wonderful one. I'm not going to waste too much of our time as we will begin to, make comments. We will be bringing in other comments also. Popsy Joy, over to you. Adiola, I see you. Thank you so much, Adiola.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Senator H. Good morning to all the panelists and the commenters. I don't really have much to say because the past speakers have said much of the things I want to say. I want to commend Baba. He really did well today. And everyone should know he has said everything he wants and they can establish what he wants. So, on everything he has to do, then I have to commend Mr. Gurezi too. He has really done a lot to that man. He has really done a lot. We are saying a very big thank you to you. Then I will want to say something concerning everything that has been happening for the past weeks.
Hello.
So I will first start from some of the hosts. There are some hosts that they will come out.
Popsy Joy, let's just, if it is those things that have been happening.
Seriously, okay, don't let me say it. Let it just be. But I'll just thank everyone that is standing for the true justice. I will say a very big thank you to everyone. We just have to know that there are some platforms that if you know you are too emotional, you shouldn't just be going there. And let me say this. They have always been saying education is a scam. It is on this justice for Mohbad that I know that education is not a scam. And being educated is not make you a wise person and doesn't make you being a fool. Let me just end it that. Thank you everyone once again.
Popsy Joy, thank you so much. That is Mr. Said. I guess I always enjoy doing Mr. Popsy Joy.
They are fine.
Okay, thank you so much, and that was very brief, but thank you also. I must commend your consistency, and there are people that have started this justice for Mohbad with us for more than 9 months now, and the truth they are standing on is still the same truth they are still standing on, which is one very rare thing to see nowadays, because you see that people just go from here to here to here to here, but still seeing amazing people just like you, and I met some other couple of people in the comment section and the panelists, still standing on one truth. It goes a long way. It goes a long way. Also, if you look at the interview, just like your daddy said, Baba made it very clear to people who are claiming Baba is wearing his son's clothes. He said, since the demise of his son, Mommy Timatila, thank you. Man of God, I say thank you. Since the demise of his son, he has never entered into that house, and he made it very, very clear. But at the end of the day, Toba was when he was using his own money that he was supposed to use to eat, when he was using it to buy clothes for the child, were you people there? The money he was supposed to use to eat, when he was using it to buy clothes for the children, were you people there?
Ask them.
At the end of the day, I still love the way Baba gave it to them. I never entered into that house since that thing happened. And if any one of them can boast that they pack Mohbad's clothes and they brought to my house, let them bring out the evidence. Because one thing we have nowadays is that evidence, well, but at the end of the day, we've never seen any evidence on the internet. But thank you so much. Over to you, Mommy Rich Grace. My mommy, thank you so much, Mommy.
You see, Bobole, let me just greet. You see, Honorable York, I don't know. Whenever we meet, I know that my sunshine, you want me to sing your anthem the way you are doing your face. So that is it. I celebrate everybody, and of course I am very, very happy, very happy. I know we want to talk about the interview. Thank God. When I'm done, comment section. Let me remain there. I salute everybody on the panel. Barrister Oluwatosin, anyone. I celebrate you, my barrister. Gary, I love you, darling. So, Honorable York, ML Online, Ajoke Ade, I will jump Gurezi, Team Lagata, and everyone that have spoken, everybody in the comment section, I love you. Thank you for all you do. Honestly, it's wonderful to be in the midst of the good people. You know, when you begin to hear good things, it will prolong your life. Thank God I'm in the team where people will live long. Myself and Mr. Loba. Tabakuni 120 years. So for the interview, sincerely, that's what I want to talk about. Abati Ruben. For Mohbad's father to be at that place, that's a pedestal that we have to celebrate. It is the platform. It is not what.
King. Now. They are talking. Wunmi is trying to protect his own son against DNA, isn't it? But yes. Someone's son, which is Adura, you held on to it, to him, and started using him as a tool to achieve you, to actualize your aim.
Her sister Karimo said that he's a manipulator.
Yes.
You know these things. Is a evil spirit.
Do you know?
When evil spirit is inside somebody, she does that.
Do you know why this thing is still like this? It's just because if you look at the whole matter, it is only the Yorubas. It is only the Yorubas at times that put this matter on head. And why do I say this? Because you now, you may not be Yoruba, but what I'm saying is that I wish every one of us come out and say no to injustice. By now, we would have got justice. Exactly. Because they know. Yes, I am telling you this. Because what happened to Mohbad can happen to anybody. It can happen in any part of Nigeria.
Akapuncha, I disagree with this part. You know why? It's unfortunate that this didn't happen in the Tinubu regime. I'm telling you, all these people holding these things are from Lagos cabal. Now they are penetrated to federal because the head is a president. Are you telling me that if it's a military man is in power, everybody could have been in jail, or people those top, very tough man from north that is head of the state, and we cried like.
Terms with the closure of his son's death. Earlier this month, he was greeted by officers of the First Criminal Investigation Department, Alagbon, in the Ikoyi area of Lagos State, over a petition filed by Oba Said Elegushi. According to the head of the Aloba legal team, Munisola Udumusu, the petition borders on cyberbullying, cyber stalking, and criminal defamation. Joining us now as we look at the findings, resolutions, and possible state of affairs of the death of Mohbad is Joseph Aloba, father of the late Afropop star Mohbad, and Aziz Olurin, who is a friend of the family. Gentlemen, good morning, and thank you for coming to the morning show. Well, it's a long story. First, Mr. Aloba, we commiserate with you on the loss of your son. Our condolences. We have followed the story, and it's good to have you on this program. Now, before we talk about the issue with Oba Elegushi, let's start with the main issue. I mean, you've been in the media, you've been everywhere, you've been interviewed. The death of your son, you've been accused of burying him too hastily, you've been accused of exhuming the body for autopsy. The coroner has said, well, they cannot trace anything. There's also the issue between you and your son's wife. Issues about DNA, you know, whether the son is legitimately an Aloba or not. I mean, all of that crisis and people expressing concern about you even going to fight over your son's property, wearing his clothes and all of that. Okay, you are here with us. You have an opportunity to address some of these issues. And after you, Mr. Olurin, we would like to hear your perspective. As in law, they will call you amicus curiae, the friend of the court. So you give us your amicus curiae, you know, witness position in this matter. Mr. Aloba, we start with you.
Good morning, viewers. My name is Joseph Aloba, the father to the late Mohbad. On the 12th of September, the mother to the late Mohbad called me. It was around 4 o'clock. When I just heard that call, I was surprised. Say my son is at his hospital, that they need my attention there. Now we now decided we should go together. I was at the bus stop, he just led me. So when I reached where the boat is, we go together. On our way going, there is a lot of calls coming into her call. I've been hearing conversation that now it's at Susu Hospital, that we should move down to Oshapa, London, which is the bus stop linked to the hospital. On getting there, we made a call again, and they said we should go back home, that the boy is responsible to the treatment, that we no need of coming. I was shocked, and I collected the phone from her. I was talking, said, Daddy, you are there, and let everything be, I should be going back home. And I see a lot of the way you are calling the mother since. So I decided to go and see his house. But that very day, there's a lot of go-slow on the road, so we didn't reach there in time. It was around 9:30 to 10 that I could be there, and I met a lot of people gathering together. I was shocked. I decided to go and see, to enter, because we normally meet at one point at his, near to his room. So that is where I first go. But on getting there, I met a soak blood. So with blood, it's white, but this thing was still all over. I saw that. From there was a guy working with him. They call him last time. He's the one that come and tell that, Daddy, come here, come and see where the body is. When I come in and I met the body, it was already embalmed. I don't know what to do. I was shocked. My first question is to his wife, what happened? How come? Because whenever they have issues, they normally call me. But since all these things happen, no response, nobody called me. And he said, Daddy, it was nurse that gave injection. He even said I should take the body to my native town. I should go and do some ritual something there. I said, well, I'm a pastor. And also, okay, let us call ambulance. Let's take the cop to the police station. Which we go together that night. On getting there, they delay us for complete 3 hours. I was there discussing, and they give me a paper. I said they should write on my behalf. I dictate to them, this is my son, this is what happened. And after that, somebody just came from unknown office and said they should not grant me the invitation. They should not give me any paper, police report. And I said, why? This is what I've been waiting for over 3 hours. And he asked me a question that, when this event happened, where did I go? Where did you report? Which near rest station did you report to? I tried to explain myself that I'm a stranger on that side. I didn't know anywhere, and I wasn't there.
Mr. Lovers, sorry to interrupt you.
Yes, sir.
If you can just deal with the specific issues.
Okay.
Why did you bury him early? The autopsy report. When are you going to bury him again properly? What is the issue with Wunmi, his wife? Why are you worried about DNA? Why do you have issues wearing his clothes and with his mother and all of that? You have to be very specific. Okay. We are very limited.
Yes, yeah. Okay, I wanted to be just give me those questions one by one because everything I've polluted. So where do I start from? Okay. The reason of burying earlier is, in Yoruba land, that's the first one. But my intention is to keep the body at this mob. But there's no document. The police did not give me any police report. At the same time, I wasn't know that the doctor report, the doctor statement to give the body to the mob was with wife, and it did not present it to me. So when I reached mob, they now said, they asked me that 2 questions, that where is the police report, why is the doctor report? I was unable to present any. So there's nothing for me to do that night. Okay, we have to call an ambulance because the first one was the arrangement given to him is that exactly that mortuary. So they arranged for another one. I can't be staying with the body according to Yoruba land. I can't be seen that's it continuously. I have to instruct the PE that you take care of this thing. I'm going home for the arrangement. So that what happened about that.
I bet what of DNA?
The DNA.
What of your quarrel with the wife?
The DNA issue.
And quarrel over property.
Thank God for the corona. A lot of things have been hidden. I didn't know anything. But when we now begin narrate a story at the corona, that's where I hear from the wife of the deceased said the placenta wasn't given to me. Says it's then I'll be quarrel with her. And I did not put mine on all those kind of something. But from there, I now detect that there is something behind that.
Who didn't give the placenta to?
With what I saw it, I didn't know. They give to the right owner.
So have they done a proper DNA matching for the father and the child?
No. There's nothing like that.
What's happening between you and the king? Why are you defaming him?
See, I did not. Because when my son was alive, we have a conversation with each other, which is mentioned that someone at social place have been threatening him continuously whenever he wanted to have show. So when the night told me that, and I said, okay, if you don't have outside, you're supposed to have in. You come back to Ikorodu. Let us make an arrangement to meet Ikorodu King so that maybe they can call the other side into order. Then I even report to there's somebody we call chief near our community there. I narrate the whole story. And I said we should be expecting the boy to come so that we can go together. That is the arrangement. But the day the boy came, he was having another thing entirely. He share rice, share money. Someone getting to my house. A lot of crowd was following him. So we can't meet to meet the king.
So is that the case? Is that the case with the king? You want to come in here, please? I think you should come in here.
The whole case looks somehow shady. Let me start on the petitioner. Well, what brought about the petition? Because Baba is not the first person that will be petitioned. We still have like 2 or 3 of people clamoring for justice who are still in correctional center now. There is a petition that is flying around in which it was established, even with video evidences, that this boy was bullied. Because when a case like this happens, you have to investigate everywhere. The house, what happened to him 24 hours before, 48 hours before, even 6 months before, which could have an effect to taking away his life. So there was a petition that the boy wrote to Alagbonzo. Now, he mentioned certain names. And anyone that wants to speak concerning the petition will read out those names mentioned. So, in mentioning that name, I think that is the name where...
Which name? Which name? Be specific.
Well, if I'm to be specific, because there is freedom of speech, but freedom after speech may not be guaranteed. No, Sam Larry was there. We have Obele. We have their names. And in that petition written by Mohbad, he said these people keep bullying me, beating me around. And whenever they beat him, they say it's at the instant of Elegushi. That
Elegushi has already issued a statement saying that Sam Larry is not a member of his family. He has no association with him. So how is that still an issue now?
We only call for the police to do proper investigation on this.
No, so when you say the bullying resulted around the death, the empirical facts on what caused the death is in the autopsy report you submitted.
Well,
I've read that autopsy report in full.
Okay.
There was no trauma or assault to the body as cause of death in the autopsy report. In fact, I think the father went to do a toxicological report in America. Well, what they saw was the presence of an antihistamine and so a couple of other, things that they are used on him. So it wasn't a body blow. It wasn't a trauma blow and everything. Based on the same autopsy report that you people brought forward, I don't know the outcomes of the toxicology report.
Well,
maybe all of that is still
the toxicology, the autopsy that was initially done, nothing could be could be nailed to to. Then they carried out an autopsy, which we were told was done in America. Even before now, let me say this: at the end of the toxicology, the pathologist that came to the last inquest made a statement that cause of death could not be ascertained.
Yeah.
So having said that, even before then, we have been a bit doubtful of what the result could be because of certain circumstances that we could highlight.
What are those circumstances?
Fine. The exhumation.
And do you suspect foul play in all of this?
Well, the public suspect it, and you
suspect foul play. Father Mohbad, do you?
I wasn't pleased with the result. Okay. Because there's a lot of delay concerning that because.
The exhumation was done on the 23rd of September. On the 21st of September. And samples were said to be taken by the report that we have. Samples were taken on the 23rd. And toxicology normally takes 8 to 10 weeks. Because we have contacted various laboratories and we were made to understand that when toxicology, the duration of toxicology test in this particular case would take like 8 to 10 weeks. So we never heard anything. After that September, the government, the police, the medical center of Lagos, they kept mute. We didn't hear anything. Not until when this man took it upon himself that, well, I need a voice. He had to go to Abuja. There is a human rights radio TV station, radio station. So he went there, he narrated and sought for an assistance that please save me. They killed my boy and Lagos State government.
Who are the they?
Yeah.
Who are the they?
When the death is not natural, that's where we can say that because.
So you suspect foul play?
Yeah, it's not natural. I saw him 3 days to the death. He was eating. He was playing. At the second day, he had a show at a Ikorodu here. So even when I entered his room, I saw a cloth soaked with blood.
So okay.
Yes, sir.
Look, in the case of homicide, where you suspect foul play, you have the right, as a concerned party, to go to court. have you taken any step to sue specific persons to court to accuse them of complicity in the murder of your son? That's number one. Number two, you have still not responded to the question I raised about DNA and your issue with the wife of your son. So are you still going to pursue that? Where are we with that? And then number three, you have not responded to the question I asked because you were talking about Yoruba tradition. Yoruba tradition. People are worried about your attitude as a Yoruba father. I don't know where you are going to start from. They said you were wearing your son's clothes.
No, let me answer that.
They said you were trying to also release music, a song. You two suddenly became a singer with a promoter saying that you are a musician too. So these three major issues: DNA, your attitude as a Yoruba father, and then whether you have taken any steps to sue the people you are accusing of homicide.
I did not have any bad mind with anyone. Let me start with the clothes. When my son was alive, we normally buy clothes. When you buy clothes, you buy mine. Since when he died, I never enter his house for anything. There's nothing like wearing his son clothes. That one is out of it. There's nothing like that. So concerning the DNA aspect, a lot of things have revealed to me that make me doubt the plans. Now, one of his friend, closer friend, said the fight they fight on that day they go to show. The complaint my son was complaining is the paternity of that boy, that he was doubting that boy. Another thing is this: when we started something on Corona, she mentioned that simply because the placenta was not given to me, and those are the angles that make me say, okay, that means the placenta, the
placenta will go to the father of the child.
Yes,
it's not to the grandfather.
You know, in Ireland there's nowhere to bury the placenta. He called me on phone. So that he delivered a baby and the placenta is with him. And I say, okay, the street is not just like 3 bus stop. I'm expecting you to bring the placenta. It was few minutes, but I not call him. Where is the placenta? They just say, the placenta have been given to my mother. That is the
the person who buries the placenta is the owner of the child.
Yeah, that is it.
So in-laws don't bury placenta. They will give the placenta to the father.
I'm trying to say the placenta was not given to him.
So who took the placenta away?
That's the question, sir.
Okay. So
No, he has not finished. Okay. He has not finished. So this placenta issue, yeah, the other one about you also singing and
that singing aspect, I'm a musician, but many doesn't know. I taught him how to sing, Mohbad. Because I'm a carpenter, I'm a musician. We normally sing whenever we are doing our carpentry work.
Have you suing anybody? Have you sued?
No, nobody. So, by singing after he's dead, that is the only way I can explain my feelings.
Okay, so you've always been a musician before.
Yes.
So a lot of people are saying, why was it after his death that you wanted to capitalize on the fame after his death? Why didn't you? I mean, it will have been good for you, the father and son, Mohbad and Mohbad's father, to release a collaboration.
Yes, we have something like that.
Oh, you have it recorded?
Yeah, we have something like that, but in his own way, he just said, Daddy, let me remove your voice. There was a song that you render. Said, I will exalt you, Lord. I compose it.
So you and Mohbad had signed the song together?
Yes.
Secondly, let me get down to brass tacks as regards this DNA matter.
Okay.
Have you guys been able to be successful in doing a DNA test? What will it take to do that DNA test? Do you have DNA swabs of Mohbad? It's already passed now to be able to also get the swabs of the child and juxtapose it.
The government has really done us a kind of has given us that opportunity, which could lapse anytime. The body is still under corona, and body under corona, at least nobody could have access to.
So when are you guys going to be able to take Liam's swab and continue the DNA?
The thing is this. To have access to the court, we need a court order. So an application has been made to the court since February. No sitting, not assigned to any judge. It has just been there.
What's the substance of the application?
The substance of the application is carried out a DNA.
You are still insisting on the DNA?
Yes.
Yeah, but is Omowumi agreeing to the DNA?
He's not agreeing. That's why she even made a request that she needed a court order.
But DNA cannot be determined by placenta. That's Yoruba tradition.
No. It's a different thing. The thing is this. What gave Baba the suspicion that, okay, there is a friend of Mohbad that they went to the show together. When he was giving his narrative at the inquest, he said, while they were coming on the way, that Mohbad said, I only slept with you once and you came back to tell me you were pregnant.
So biologically, if you sleep with a woman once, you can get pregnant.
But some statement could be implicating.
That one is not implicating. If you sleep with a woman once, she can get pregnant.
I understand you. There is a fact from there. Now, another one is this. When he told the father, no, but the man has never had any thought on the placenta. She came to the Corona court and said, since I refused Baba the placenta, that's when she started.
Let's remove the placenta, okay. That's cultural implication. Okay. So you want to get a court order to be able to get to do a DNA, right? That's what you want. Yeah. Those are your requests. Secondly, what about his property as we speak?
The property is for now I do not have any access to it.
What about the talk that you are fighting her because of his property?
Oh, so that's capital. Well, that's not.
So you've never made any move
at all.
So why you're keen on this DNA? Is it because of the property or because you want to know the truth?
It's because I want to know the truth.
Not because of the property.
No.
In a case where whatever happens in the DNA, would you still ensure that Omowumi is taking care of Mohbad's wife while he was alive?
In that case, they did not have any what do you call it? Their marriage was just.
Were they legally married?
No.
There was no legally binding marriage.
It was a traditional marriage.
It was a traditional marriage.
Yes. Which was
a customary marriage. Just as valid as any other form of marriage.
No matter the form of marriage is, no matter the marriage, whatever happens, the DNA, why is insisting, it's just because of motive.
Okay, so you want your DNA, number one, and you still feel that the circumstances around his death is shrouded in a lot of misery. So you want to go to court as regards that?
And private of
if I even demand for
the father is demanding and applied for private autopsy.
So you want a private autopsy. So 3 requests. Thank you so much. I think we got it.
Well, the official autopsy already says, given the time.
I'm not satisfied.
Looking at the circumstances, because we've even verified from the lab in US, NMS, Pennsylvania, they said they never received any sample of such name.
Okay. So it's still a developing story.
A developing story that I have.
As a father, are you not worried that the spirit of your son has not been properly laid to rest?
I'll be worried. And what's exactly that delaying me now? I want the facts to know the cause of the death and to know the patterns of the boy that he left.
So if this matter goes on for the next 1 year, it doesn't matter to you?
Yeah, for me, because this, my son, before he died, there's a lot of things that I review. He said, if I was killed by you, the audio is out. If you buy me, you cannot buy the whole of the family. So I'm standing for him to get the justice.
Okay. You've started your request. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Aloba. Thank you, Mr. Olure. We'll take a short break now. And when we return, we'll be talking to Mark Brabant, Director, Alliance Française, Lagos, and Adiola Akinyemi, Director, Make Music, Lagos. Thank you so much.
It's not easy. I say no easy.
Have you?
I will be the last person to talk bad about Baba. The only thing that weighed me down, I want to tell you today, when I asked Baba to go and sign in the call, that thing gives me tension. It weighed me down so long. I don't even used to come to platform again. You understand? Because I will be the last person on earth to do that because I know the pains Baba is going through. I know. So I love everybody in the platform. So I just want to play myself for that. Yeah, I will be the last person because I'm a mother. Look at my age. I will start cursing somebody that he lost his son. It doesn't make sense. No. Well, so I just want to play myself.
Yeah.
It's not easy. Do you know it's not easy to face these people? Even the governor, some of the governors, if they are protesting, they want to do they want to do politics. To face them is very hard. You know when I called Tinubu didn't go. These people. You remember? I don't know that you remember.
Yeah.
They called Tinubu for interview. Tinubu didn't go. To face those people, to face them is hard. Baba is trying, Baba is trying, and Baba English is coming little by little. No, I don't even expect Baba to speak like this way. Because to face those two people, Any president that they call, some of them don't used to go. Baba try. Kudos to our Baba. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you so much,
Thank
Mommy,
you.
for that one. And thank you for the love. Thank you so much. I'm sure Yei Babagua never meant disrespect, but I actually love the fact that everything has been cleared. Thank you, Mommy Worry Queen, and Yei Babagua. Thank you so much. Okay.
She will be my best friend in this platform now. You see.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you, man. Okay, now before we go ahead, darling Madu, good afternoon to you. You want to say something, darling? I guess she's busy. Okay. Team Lagata. Okay, Team Lagata. Hold on 1 minute. Mommy Timatila, let's have you, man.
Good afternoon, my ordinary Senator Ish. Well done. It's been a while.
Yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you. All. God bless us. Justice for Mohbad, justice we shall get. I missed the interview. I just listened to it now. But the only thing I can say is maybe there wasn't enough time, right? For Baba, they didn't give Baba enough time to, express himself very well, to bring out so many points. And I think there wasn't much time anyway. I think if there will be another interview, suggest they should, we need more time, because this is an ongoing thing, and this is not something that happened within 1 week. This has been something that has been going on for so long. So there are a lot of things involved. I believe maybe I suggest next time when they're going for the interview, we need to request for more time so that we can able to express ourselves for the public. That's that about that. What else do I need to say? I just advise all of us the way things are going now. I love it, and at least for the past few days, things have been in shape. We should continue like that. If you see any toxic place, just leave the place. Know that they don't really want justice. That's the way I will put it. Because I believe any host should be able to coordinate their platform peacefully. So let's just be mindful of where we go. Thank you so much. I don't really have much to say. God will bless us. For the the demonstration, peaceful demonstration, God will help us. By the special grace of God, I'll make sure I'll be there. That's why I'm coming from outside. I'll make sure I'll get there by 9 o'clock. Joking. Anyway, it's 10 o'clock. Justice for Mohbad. Thank you so much. God bless us. Thank you. Thank you, my ordinary Senator Ish. You know I loved you anyway. Thank you.
Thank you.
Justice for Mohbad.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Mommy Masila. I'm not gonna say too much. I appreciate you. There's something I want to say, but I'm not gonna say it. But thank you, ma. I love you too, ma. I love you. Thank you so much, ma. I don't know if okay. Team Lagata, over to you. Betty Wàhàla, I'm coming to you.
Thank you, Ishtok. It was just that I was aware, but I fell asleep while waiting for that delivery, but I didn't see I didn't hear the interview. But thank you for replaying again for those who were not available when it happens, and for those who are rejoining. And I believe today you will do the same as you always do, to replay it every interval for those. I've just listened to it now, and yes, it was a bit tense, and it's a great privilege to have Gracie to accompany Baba to that interview. And I know people are saying they're interviewers or they're journalists. You know, I've seen other journalists that have interviewed, a family of the deceased, even especially the father. They will always give them kind of leeway because they're grieving. They're still grieving. The boy is not buried yet. And that man sound like Dawa and Abefe has given them a script for them to ask questions, you know. That was a bit harsh on Baba Mohbad. But Gracie, well done. Only thing command shele ngba mi. O man shele fun dadani. Gracie, if not that they have given Gracie water on TikTok. Gracie, Baba might not strong because that guy, you see how he was tackling Gracie there, but Gracie used wisdom to, you know, succumb the pressure, and he was able to explain, even though they didn't let them, not enough time to